Now, most of you have watched me already off-road, so what do I mean? Well, if you've watched some of our other ones, please go back if you haven't. Old Pete is whiffing of clutch, isn't he?
Yes, he certainly is.
It's you know, we love this car. We love this car a lot, but it's got a problem.
Yeah, and since we've been off-roading it against my L200 with low range, this is starting to smell a clutch every time we go off-road.
It is, and what you're finding is to do anything in Pete Panda's perfect spot is a rally raid.
Dirt path,
lots of ruts. It irons them out and it goes quick. And it's brilliant. What we're trying to do probably is out of its comfort zone,
which is slower, uphill, slippery, rocky bits.
And it's absolutely not brilliant at that.
No.
And one of the reasons is you've got to keep your foot in to get the traction to sort out what it wants to do.
Yes.
And at that speed, you're struggling to pick your spot. And as soon as you get uphill, it's bottoming out. If you even hesitate with your foot off the floor, it stalls.
Yes.
And
you've just got to keep it almost mashed.
So on Facebook forum, on the Panda forum, I was after some information for an uprated clutch. Now, kindly, one of the gentlemen from UK Panda 4x4, let's give him a name check. It's a great, if you haven't seen some of their videos, go and watch them. So it's UK
Panda 4x4 or 4x4 Panda, one or the other. They're at the top of the list when you type in Panda 4x4.
So a chap called Gavin, we were conversing on Facebook, we'll put a copy of this up, and basically what he's saying is you need to use the clutch for deep ruts or anything really difficult, but a lot of the time the car will do the work for you. It's got an anti-stall like every Fiat since 1980, so a lot of the time you can potter around not using any of the pedals. You can't do it on a steep ascent where you want to have control, but normal tracks it'll amble along quite happily. It's not only good for traffic jams. It sounded like you were constantly on and off the clutch. I've never worn a clutch out off-roading various Pandas for over 135,000 miles. Just watch the ruts. I take newer Pandas now and then, and I'm still on an original clutch. So, unless I'm getting it wrong, I know this has got an anti-stall.
Yeah.
It's got a hill hold.
Yes.
So what he's saying is, because I'm riding the clutch and I'm never too old to learn.
No.
I need to
almost let it do it itself.
Take my feet off everything.
Yep.
Now this is where yours does that perfectly. And I do it in the Mitsubishi, so it's not that I haven't No, I haven't tried in this.
No, we haven't done any slow.
I've read that, and I purposely haven't tried it before now. So you're going to join us as I try that. And then we found this little area here with a couple of small tough sections, and we thought we'd finish today's off with a competition between the two of us.
Yes.
Not speed, because it's relatively...
No, and we'll end up smacking it up or something.
Well, and also... We will end up doing a time trial.
Yeah.
In fact, here we'll be able to set ourselves up a time trial, which will be a laugh.
True.
We'll do that. That might maybe next year.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
But on this one, what we're going to do is we're going to do an off-road section to test out this theory.
Yes.
And we're going to judge each other, trying to be fair and honest.
Yes, yeah.
On who does it the cleanest, neatest, with the most control. And looks they've done it the safest.
Yes, okay, that's a good idea.
Then you can comment on which one of us is the better driver.
Yes, and hopefully at the end we'll be able to have a poll in the top corner. I'm going to try and figure out how to do that.
So
if we do, we might. If we don't, we don't. But we'll see. So
that's what we're going to do today. So first off, you'll see me drive it.
Testing this theorem.
Theorem,
nice word that, wasn't
it?
Theory.
And test that on... Well, I'm going to take my feet off everything in a manual. Doesn't sound right, but I'm going to try it, and the logic seems there.
Yeah, it does. No.
So hopefully that will solve, because it's been reeking of clutch, hasn't it? So we'll give that a try, and then we found this we've ironed out a couple of spots here, and we'll give them a try first, make sure that we can do it without problem, and then we'll have our little competition. All right, let's crack on, my friend.
Okay.
We're actually going downhill. And then we're going to go up that hill, which is, I wouldn't call it steep.
I wouldn't call it steep either, no.
So let's give it a whirl. So I'm in first, I'll give it a bit of gas to get it going, and then I'm going to take my feet off everything and see what happens.
Okay. I'd like to think it gets up there.
I'm hoping it will.
Yeah.
Right, so my feet are off everything.
Off everything, okay.
So the anti-stall feature, you can't turn it off.
We're rolling.
We're rolling. That's not much of a hill. Yes.
Oh, he's going up there.
Yes.
Nice.
Gavin's brilliant, isn't he?
Oh, Gavin, yeah.
So I've learned how to drive a car. Right, so...
We did that easily. No juddering, nothing.
Did that without any effort at all. So we've just scouted this little hill, and unfortunately we can't go fully over it because there's a
metal bit of
post,
rebar.
Yeah, rebar sticking up, which is definitely a sump ripper offer.
Yes.
So this probably isn't as tough as it should be. So we'll give this a whirl.
We'll try going around the side, shall we, and get sort of one wheel on.
Yeah, and we're at a nice 40 degrees today, aren't we?
Yeah, nice and hot. So
the aircon's nice in here though.
it is.
Got bad knee, you can't run about.
No, I've got to do all that. Right, so this is going to be quite interesting.
I'm going to go back a bit.
Okay.
So that I got over exuberant with my acceleration.
Yes.
Coming here.
I did hear it launching towards me actually.
Yes, because I need to get a little. So I'm going to just crawl it over there.
Hopefully get this left wheels up.
How far over do I need to go?
Well, fair way over.
I can't remember.
I think.
Right, so eco off-road mode, and
idle.
My feet are now off it completely.
Okay, so I just go left wheel, just on the edge of it, to give it a little bit of a slip.
There where I am.
Yeah, you can see it there.
Oh, I can see the rebar.
Yeah.
So up. Oh, it's a bit fast. And over.
No problem.
No problem.
Didn't even wheel spin there, did it? Gavin's great.
We love Gav.
Right, so I'll move the camera, and there's a little mound there, and then we're on to our next challenge.
The big mound. Mind you, he did say it wouldn't do that.
It did. Yeah, he did. He did say high ascents it wouldn't do. So let's crack on. Right hand wheel on the rock, I'd go.
So now we are, everything's
eco off-road mode.
Yeah, and my feet are off everything.
Okie dokie.
And I'm going to let it stall if it does. And yeah, that's.
We got some juddering. Stall.
Oh, that can get pretty far, did it?
Didn't get far at all.
Should we give it another go?
Okay.
Get it going, and then right, it's now all on its own.
Okay. No, same story.
It doesn't like that, does it?
No. Okay.
So that's that.
Smaller slopes, it does work.
It does, and Gavin was spot on.
He was.
The problem that we now have, which I will email, converse with Gavin, I still think I'm going to need a new clutch, because I think when we now do our next bit, we're going to get some clutchy whiffy.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
So, next plan is, are we doing this bit as our test?
I think we'll do our little course, shall we?
Just here?
Yes.
So we'll do this. Should we go up the other side and down?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I quite like that.
Join us in a min. Right then.
Okay.
So this is all about ease of
throttle control, car control,
style and car control. Okay, so it's a full circle back to here.
Back to here.
Okay, and I'm going first.
You sure are.
Happy days.
Yes. So crack on. Choose your line. And choose your throttle control.
Right, everything's looking good.
Yep.
Except me. It's quite steep.
It is.
It looks steeper here than it did a minute ago. Right then.
Let's go for it.
Okay. Well, this is going to be awesome, obviously.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. I'm interested here.
I'm going up that side.
He's gone for it.
You can't not in FIAT Panda. Oh, that was sublime. I don't want to, try and entice people into voting for me, but that was absolute class.
Right, and here we are then.
There's a big tree there.
There is a big tree there.
I'm going for window down.
We've cocked a leg.
We've cocked a leg. We have cocked a leg. I do believe a little bit of wee came out. A little bit of wee is coming out. Oh, we're on 3.
I'm leaning for you.
I'm bloody close there.
You are. Hopefully we don't slide.
I hope we don't slide. But again,
I think you're clear.
That is beautifully done.
Oh, exquisite, isn't it?
I didn't go hill descent control because I am too much in control. And
right, now we got this.
And we had a drone.
Slow descent. Here we go.
Slow descent.
How's that rock
looking? There's nothing about rushing. This is all about car control.
It is.
You won't even feel that rock.
Oh, beautiful.
It's like watching a master at work.
It is. That was just so beautifully done. I think a gold medal. Okay, my turn. Same mode, off-road, eco off, and I'm going to give it a crack. And I think you went a little bit fast.
Oh, brave words.
So I'm going for a not so speedy approach, a much more controlled. That's it, Pete. Just idle up there a little bit more.
Oh.
Joining you on the window down action. Whoa! Slidey old surface, isn't it?
And I've even remembered to do the drone.
Have you?
Even though, yeah. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Oh, a bit of scrapage down the side of the car. Did I do that? Need everything I can get.
Beautiful.
Did I scrape the side of the car?
I didn't scrape the side of the car.
You just did.
Oh, what, touch a leaf?
Only got to do this turning one, obviously.
Well, of course.
I'm clutching the straws now because I think you're better than me.
Oh, look. Barely even touched the dirt. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, it did it fairly easily as well. I'm impressed.
That was good.
I'm impressed with its
Do you
off-road
think
there.
I'd get the? Do you think I'll get any sympathetic votes?
Oh, well, I don't think you did it that bad. I don't notice doing it much differently.
I think you. It felt smoother you doing it.
Did it?
That is my dashboard. Not happy about that. Not happy at all.
No. Well, as you've seen,
It's valet time.
it's actually quite a tricky course, and it's certainly, you need the berries, don't you?
Yeah, and there's a real.
There's a good old smell of clutch. So
the clutch stinks.
it certainly was never going to idle its way up there. I mean, there was just no chance of it idling
Well,
up there.
we on our whatsits, we both went up okay.
Yes.
And then from then we couldn't get up.
No, from then on it seemed to have churfed it up so much that we just couldn't get any traction, and it would. What's that then?
That's only a wasp.
Oh, it's a big bugger though, isn't it? I'm going to be like my mum.
Yeah.
But yes, so.
Always going for your knackers.
Oh,
Oh, good hit. Oh,
that was actually quite a nice hit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A backhand.
Backhand dead wasp. Can we see
I
it?
think it hit the front bund of your car.
I did, because it's always nice to make sure they're dead.
Yes. I don't think I
Anyway,
can. Yeah.
You know,
Yes. So it churned it up, and then we tried it for a third time. I tried it for a third time to get a couple
I don't
of shots.
want any sympathetic vote, but he stalled that 4 times coming up the hill the next time.
And I did smack it.
Ow, and you've hit something.
In fact,
well.
we'll insert that right now. Show that.
That doesn't matter, does it? That's what
No,
it's all
part
about.
of it. No, it's all part of it. So anyway, it was good laugh though. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
If you manage to do the doofer,
poll, yeah.
I'm going to vote for you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
what
Luckily,
can you
they
do?
didn't really see what I did afterwards.
No,
But
it doesn't matter.
On my run, it went.
No, the
beautifully.
run. That's all we can judge it against. I can try for the sympathetic old man vote. Bad knee.
Bad knee. Yeah, bad knee. That's all. That's what the problem
knee.
was. Yep.
But great fun again.
Oh, great fun.
God,
And-
that stinks.
But it's a good little car.
Oh, it's a great little car.
I'm very impressed that it got up there. To be fair, even if it was quicker.
The next challenge, though, down there,
Yeah.
and this dirt road, and there's nobody here, is there?
No.
We'll set something up. We'll get some bits of wood and put red on, and we'll get ourselves a little course where there's a bit of handbrakey.
Oh yeah, a little bit technical speed runs.
Because you could slaughter me at that.
Oh yeah, well with that knee, you're not going to be reacting very fast, are you?
So
yes.
that's going to be the next one, possibly. We're not sure where these go out, but
No.
we thoroughly enjoyed that. Thanks to Gavin for the tips, because on the light stuff, as you said, you know a lot more than we do. So if you've got any more tips, I don't know if you'll ever watch this. I'm going to send you a link, but if you've got any more tips, or anybody's got any tips of how to drive. We don't take offence.
Criticism. No, not at all.
No.
So no, we're trying to learn everything about it.
Because we've got I've only got experience of motorways in the UK, as I said, drinking Starbucks on the mobile phone, hands-free kit, of course.
Of course. And I've just only ever driven old low-range beta trucks.
Yeah, clinching a deal. That's all I'm good at.
So so hopefully you've enjoyed this video. We certainly have.
We're having an absolute ball. Pandas are just the greatest cars. If you want a lot of fun for not a lot of money in Portugal, but not a lot of money, go and get yourself a
Grab yourself
Panda.
one of these, yeah.
We need 42.5 degrees
Yeah,
it is.
iced
You
coffee.
stink.
No, shut up, I don't stink.
I smell lovely.
No, it's not, it's your ball bag. Anyway.
Tommy shit plinger I'm wearing.
Yeah. Right, anyway, we will catch you in the next video and thank you for watching.
And the drone was shit as well.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Overheated.
Everything's overheating.
Yeah.